Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. It's a little bit later in the afternoon and I wasn't really planning on doing this, but Susan and I have just got back from a lovely trip to the op shop. So I thought I would just quickly come on here and do a quick op shop haul with you and show you what I picked up. So I've lost my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so this is just a few of the things that I picked up, and I thought I'd just come on and quickly run through what I managed to get. Luckily Susan was there, so she helped me carry a few of the things that I actually saw a couple of things at the Oppie the other day when I was there. And just to be clear, an Oppie is short for an opportunity shop, and that is what we call a thrift store in Australia. So we stopped off at a few spots, and this is only part of what I got, but I'll just grab out the rest of the things that I picked up. I always take a nice big bag to the Oppie because you never know what you're going to see. So I've got a few things. I'll show you what I've got here, and then I'll bring some more on. Yep, there was quite a bit. So I think somebody might have been clearing out their stash. So I managed to get these lovely butterfly laser cutouts that are done in a really nice, just looks like a very light craft cardboard. So yep, got those for $1. Similar sort of thing there, only they're hearts. So picked those up for $1. Pretty good. There was a few stamps. So this was a pack of stamps. This was $1, and you can see the price on it was $7.55. And it's got all sorts of different like sketched out sort of flowers. They're all on one stamp. So I thought that'll be great as a background stamp. I'll have a go at stamping them later. As I said, it is late in the afternoon, so I've poured myself a little glass of wine. Very nice. So I hope you've got a drink that you like to have. They had some vintage sewing patterns thrown out. These look really quite old. I had a look on them. I can't see a date on them, but very vintage looking. What I thought I might do is I'm going to use the outside packet. I'll definitely use some of the inside bits and pieces because, I mean, they're just on really nice paper and everything. So I got this one with all those cute little kids on the front. Look at those little dresses. I actually remember wearing something similar to that when I was a little girl a little while ago. So yep, I've got that one. This one with the ladies on, vintage ladies. So I thought I could even fussy cut that out. So I got that one. This one looks pretty old. It's pretty beat up. I might scan that one, and you can actually see the paper is actually perishing, but it's got some nice pieces of paper on the inside, and I'll scan that and see what I can do with it. I got this pattern, and I know that I had a dress like these dresses. I'm pretty sure, Mum, if you watch this, is this the pattern that you used for our dresses? It looks very, very similar. So I got that one. So I got those patterns. And as I said, I think somebody might have been clearing out their stash. So I've picked up those. I thought they might be handy. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for all the comments on my last video. I really appreciate that. And thank you to Lindsay, who gave me a beautiful shout out on her channel. What a lovely lady that Lindsay is. So thanks, Lindsay. I appreciate that. And thank you to all the people that have come over to check me out. So thanks very much, guys. But yeah, so I picked up, this is a little sticker with gold leaf. I thought they might be nice on the journals. I hope they're not too shiny, but they're still in the packet, so I'll get those out and have a look. I picked up that one. I liked that because that was in the kind of the muted tones. Picked up that guy. I've got a pack here that somebody had put together. I got this for $5, and it's basically got a whole heap of PDFs that somebody's printed out along, you know, they've done some fussy cutting, there's some birds. I'd say it's a little bit older, I'm not sure. It feels like, you know, it's got a bit of age to it, so there's some really nice bits and pieces just shoved in there. I did have a very quick flick through at the op shop. I will say there was another lady breathing down my neck. She was pretty keen to get a hold of some of these bits too. I was quite happy to share with her. I actually picked up some wallpaper, and I said to her, if you want some of those you can, but she didn't. But she was definitely keeping a close eye on what I was getting. Look at those ones, beautiful roses. So there's a whole heap of bits and pieces in here, and look at those birds, look at those ones. Yeah, make them into tags. So I got that little pack of goodies, so I thought, actually I will say that it's very handy having Susan at the op shop with me, because she's a bit taller, she can reach some of the stuff that's higher, and she has an eye, she knows exactly what I'm looking for, and she pulls the bits out and says, what about that one, what about that one? And I'm like, yep, I'll have that. So we had a good time at the op shop, and it was a great pick-me-up for today. As I said, I've had a few worries on my mind with Buddy, but we had a lovely time out today. So I will show you these bits in a minute. I'm just dragging these bits over. Susan also spotted this book, and just for those of you guys that don't know, Susan is Ash and Eve Designs on Instagram, and she does hand-dyed yarn. So go over and check out her Instagram and let her know that I sent you over there. But she lives around the corner from me, so we do catch up occasionally, and we like to go out and have a scrounge around in the op shop, and then we go and have lunch at our local RSL, which is like a pub for those people overseas, and we have a nice afternoon. But for people that have been following me for a while, you know that I've been doing the script writing, practicing the script writing, doing classes, and Susan found this book, which is going to be pretty handy. It's got all the details in it about different prints, different fonts, and some of the pages I probably wouldn't use, but I thought I could photocopy those and use them in my journals. So that was a good find. As you can see, I feel like I did pretty well at the op shop today. I picked up this book, A Reader's Digest Guide to Indoor Plants, and I think I've told you before, but our op shop has a deal going quite regularly where they do, you can, as much as you can fit in your bag, you can have for $8. So I got all of the books that I'm showing you, all of them were a total of $8. And if I could have carried more, they would have given me them for $8 as well. But yeah, I really like our op shop because they turn things over a lot. Like, you could go in on Monday and go in on Wednesday, and they've got all new stuff virtually. So it's a really, really good op shop. But I liked this book because it's got really nice matte paper, and it's got these nice little flowers. I mean, yeah, maybe not that, but some of them are nicer than others. Like, I thought they would be good to cut out and use in the journals. They've got nice clear pictures on a sort of a creamy coloured background. So yeah, I thought that'll be a handy one. And even some of these pages with a lot of print on will be good for collaging or background, or just using the print on them. So yeah, that's a nice little book there that I've picked up, I think anyway. I'm hoping the lighting's okay. I've had to put on quite a few lights because it is heading on towards 4:30 in the afternoon here, and we are in winter, so we lose the light pretty quickly. Oh, just let me get this book. It's pretty heavy. I would not have been able to get this book if Susan hadn't have been with me. She does all the heavy lifting. You're a good one, Susan. So this is an international atlas, and there were several that we could have chosen from. We narrowed it down to 3, and I asked Susan if she could please have a look and see which one was the oldest. So she went through and had a look, and this one was the oldest one, and it was from 1974. So I think this is going to be a good one. The thing I liked about this is the colour of the maps. Again, I hope I'm getting all of this in screen, but they're a really nice, more muted olivey green neutral colour. There's not too much of that really bright golden tones, which I'm not a huge fan of. There is a bit of the yellowy tones in those ones, but a lot of them are the lighter pinky blues and greens, which I really like. The paper is really nice, and in the back section it's got all these maps and grids and things like that. So yeah, I felt like that was a good pickup, and I was proud of myself that I only took one. Trying to keep myself in check here. I'll just drag over these other bits. A bit heavy. I'll just bring one at a time. I went into the in the op shop that I go to, they have things categorized into like the children's area. They might have like a Bible section, the dictionary section, fishing section. They have everything sectioned off, and they have an art section. And I spotted these there, and I grabbed them like quick as a flash. And yeah, because look at that. Oh my, I just love these larger pictures. Great for the tall journals that I was showing you the other day. I do paint as well. I do paintings. If you're interested in having a look at my paintings, I have got some in my Etsy store, and I do time lapse of my paintings on my Instagram reels. So if you want to go and have a look at that, you can. But I would probably even paint some of these. I love the paper in this. It's so beautiful. It's got a little bit of substance to it. It's not glossy, but yeah, really beautiful. Look, take a look at that. And just so you know, these pictures are painted by a lady called Lola, and I just spotted her picture. There she is, about the artist in the front there. And she was inspired, it says she was inspired to be an artist as a young girl. She accepted any art job she could get, from painting tiny china pins to painting murals 36 feet long. By the age of 17, her talents and determination had won her a national art prize for sculpting. So yeah, obviously had a strong passion for art all along. But this it hasn't got many pages in it, but yeah, I think that they've got beautiful, beautiful pictures in them. You know, probably nobody's opened this book in years. Look at that. Yep, so nice. So yeah, I love a bit of red in a picture. I don't know why. I really gravitate towards it. I think it gives pictures a nice pop. So yeah, that's got some beauties in it. Some absolute beauties that are going to be great in the journals. I could make tuck cards and things like that with those. Yeah. So I got that one. and I got, whoever cleaned out must have had a little pile of them, and I got what they had there. So this is more like a painting style that is reminiscent of Chinese style painting, but pictures are so beautiful nevertheless. So it's got those grids, lovely daffodils, beautiful. So yeah, I like the colours. It gives me inspiration. It makes me feel like inspired to paint and do journals. Beautiful little birds. It's got even tells you all the brush strokes if you wanted to follow it. I've got my own style. I used to try and copy off other people's style, but it's better just to do your own. Sometimes it makes it hard work to try and copy somebody else's style. But yeah, so I grabbed that one. And the last of the painting books was this one, and this one's also by Lola. So yeah, just an instructional book. It's got this old piece of page in it. Special design insert with a duck. I like the aging on it, and somebody's scrawled some notes on the back of it there, working out their sums. So this book's been through the mill, I would say. It's falling apart. Beautiful little birds. That actually almost looks like an embroidery, doesn't it? I really hope I'm getting the whole thing on screen there. Just some black and whites, which would be good for backgrounds. Again, lovely pictures and paintings. Look at that double spread. So a Mother's Day basket of flowers was sent to me by my daughter for Mother's Day. I copied it petal by petal. The original flowers are long gone, but I will have this painting of it for many years to come. Notice the soft edges of the drapery, especially in the shadowy areas. What a nice thing. That would have been a beautiful bunch of flowers in its day. So yes, this has got some lovely pictures in it. Looks like somebody's already cut a couple of them out. So yes, very, very happy to grab that one. And this is a needlework book. Also quite an old one, I would say. I don't know if it's got a date in it. I'm just quickly scanning. I can't see any dates there. 188 designs. White work. Let's see what this page says. 1978. There we go. Not an older book. I mean, I say 1978. I was 10 in 1978. So not that old. Let's be clear, not that old. But I thought this has got some great little pieces in it that'll be great in a journal. And yeah, just nice black and white, simple lined sketches. So another great pickup. Susan spotted this one, so thanks again, Susan. Well worth going to the op shop with Susan. And like I said, I think somebody was cleaning out their stash, so I got this stack of papers, which is just your 12 by 12 papers. It's quite a thick stash. I got these for $5, so I'll give you a side on view. I won't open it up and go through them all, but I'm sure there's some in there that I'll love and some in there that I won't be mad keen on. And what I normally do with that sort of thing is I will sort through it, see what I want, what I don't want. I'll repack up and I'll just drop it back at the op shop for somebody else. Because we all have different tastes and somebody else might like what I don't. So they're my things that I had off to the side. I'm just going to have another little sip of my wine. I'm relaxing down at the end of the day after a hard day socialising, chatting, having a nice lunch and poking around in the op shop. So not a bad day. And I'm looking for, I've been looking for a nice little tin. I don't think this is that old. I got this for $1, but I want this to keep my little fussy cut samples in. It's actually sticky taped shut. And it's an old fudge tin, like for lollies. So I'm going to give it a bit of a wash and clean it all up. And I might line it with some fabric. And I'll show it to you once I've done that. And I'm going to keep all my little snippets that I've made, because I've got quite a few and I just want a nice little tin to keep them in. So Susan spotted that and dragged that out for me. So yep, happy to get that. Now I got these rubber stamps. This one is still in its packaging, brand spanking new. In Australia it was worth $6.95 and I got that for $3. So that's got some nice, actually I think it goes that way, branches with the birds on it. So that one's brand new. This one I'm not quite sure. This looks really nice and would be a nice stamp in the junk journals. But when I turned it over and had a look at it, it actually looks like the rubber might be perishing a bit. So I don't know how well it's going to stamp. I will give it a go and see. For the sake of $3, I thought it was worth trying. So I'll let you know how that one goes. And I got this beautiful one, beautiful Victorian style dress in a stamp, quite a large stamp. I think this would have been expensive. Yep, it's got $25 on it. It would have been $25, brand new, and I got it for $3, and that looks like it's in good nick. So I think it'll give a good stamp. And I don't even mind if it's not 100% clear, because I want it to look a little vintage. So I got those guys. Then we saw this book, and not so much for the writing, but the pictures in it are quite nice and clear pictures. So, I mean, more humorous style pictures, but I thought that they might come in handy. Live in the present, not the future. That's what it says. Pay attention to the bodily process. Every second of life is a miracle. So that was just a little book that was sitting around, so we grabbed that. And I spotted this book at the last minute, and this is a children's literature in the elementary school, the 3rd edition update. So this has got really nice paper in it. It's matte paper, a bit older, and it's got some nice images. It's not full of them, but the pages will be handy for making some bits of ephemera, and I've actually got an idea for some ephemera in my mind. I'll do a video on that later to use up some book pages, but it's got some nice imagery in it. As I said, not a lot of pictures, but the pictures that are in it are quite nice, that could definitely be useful. So I was happy to get that. Some pictures are, that's a nice picture. Some of the pictures are nicer than others. I'll just go through it and find the ones that I like, and some coloured pictures. There goes some Jemima Puddle Duck picture there. So picked up that guy. And I spotted this, as we were waiting at the checkout, I spotted this necklace, which I will pull apart, because I thought, how nice is that bead? That'll look nice on a journal. Might even use that on one of my wallpaper journals. And it's got the nice sort of dusty pink beads on there, so I thought that'll be handy. And the last thing I'll show you guys is this guy, and it is the A to Z of roses. And I think we all know why I got that. Oh, look, here's somebody's secret note. So, I don't know what that is. That's an old note telling them to buy fresh cream. Yeah, buy fresh cream for sure. But the pages in this are, they're not as matte as some of the books I've shown you, but they're not high gloss either. But just some lovely imagery of roses, and a little description on the roses and things like that. So I thought they would be nice pictures to put in journals. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have put a couple of ephemera packs, not ephemera, yes, ephemera, I don't know what I'm thinking, ephemera packs in my Etsy shop. I've only put 4 in to see how they go. So if you're interested, this is the sort of thing I would cut out and put in them along with other bits and pieces. So if you're interested in checking that out, do so, no pressure, just mentioning it for the sake of it. But yep, I picked this guy up. I just love these pictures, and I like the pop of freshness in a journal that these sort of more vibrant pictures bring. So yeah, had a very, very good day op shopping with Susan today. So just a quick little video to show you those bits. I hope you guys also had a lovely day today, and I'll be looking forward to catching up with you again soon. Seemed to be an overwhelming vote for me to do a video showing you how I changed the pigment in my PDFs, so I will definitely get that video up to you guys soon. But thanks for having a quick pop in with me, and I hope you found this op shop haul interesting or inspiring, and maybe you'll go down and visit your op shop and support them. Okay, thanks guys, bye.